Also, some other news from City Council. They report that an external audit for last year showed continued improvement for the third year in a row. The report from Weaver and Tidwell shows the city continues to improve in streamlining operations, reporting practices, and other procedures to ensure taxpayer dollars are properly accounted for. Examples include the property tax rate, which has only risen some 4 cents in the last 10 years. The 2019 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report can be found on the city's website, along with multiple other reports and documents.